I had to remember which button.
Wait, you guys haven't heard?
I heard a little something.
It's the Very Real Fantasy Football Show!
We almost had to do a real estate podcast. I almost hit the wrong button, so we would have just, started.
Do I have a Christmas tree in front of my face?
Talking about interest rates?
No, interest rates. Yeah, we could. No, it's not. That's just a setting on the camera. Cool. But we can superimpose one in front of your face when I post this.
Probably be better.
Oh, you got a good face, buddy.
Eric, good face for radio.
Tell him about his face.
Yeah, I have a radio face, dude.
Yeah.
You're good.
He goes, yeah. Hey, it's podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fantasy football for real. We got the whole crew here, and it's Saturday. We usually do Fridays. Friday didn't work for, turns out, I think all of us.
Yeah, all three.
Yeah.
So this is what we're doing.
This worked out.
Yeah, this works out great. So I will try to hurry up and get this uploaded as soon as we get done.
Yeah, I have a level of expectation there.
The audio will be up quickly. I might do like a lesser quality video. It might just be standard HD instead of 4K, so that uploads quicker.
I noticed your camera said 8K.
It can record in 8K, but there's nothing supports 8K.
Yes.
There's no
right.
Yeah, so you can't upload 8K videos to YouTube. Also, the amount of memory it takes up to record in 8K is nuts.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, so.
And nobody can watch in 8K, so there's no point.
Right. But when that technology gets here.
You're ready.
Oh, buddy. I'll be ready.
How many Ks are we going to get to? Are we going to have to eventually change the letter?
32K.
So many Ks.
32K. In our lifetime, would be 32K in the next 10 years.
You remember when Super Nintendo came out and it was like 32-bit graphics and we were like, shit, like, am I looking at real life?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I'm looking at real life right now.
Nintendo was 8, and then Sega was 16, and we were like, wow, 16. Well, I think Super Nintendo was 16.
You're
also,
right.
wasn't it?
You're right. So what was 32?
Sega Genesis was 32-bit, yeah.
Okay.
No, it was 16.
But then N64 came out, and it was like, I'm actually living
I'm in
this
the
game.
Matrix.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like Madden 98. I'm like, this is real life.
Yeah.
Like,
Look at the face. I mean, it's
watching
almost
football.
real.
God.
And now, wow.
We're going to look back on 4K one day and be like, psh, you pussies.
grainy ass shit.
Stupid idiots.
I remember when HD first came out, and I'm like,
Me too.
Yeah. Oh, same, bro.
Planet Earth HD was like the first thing
Had those DVDs.
that was so amazing. I'm like, oh my goodness. How is this happening?
You had to get Blu-ray, though, if you wanted HD DVDs.
Oh.
Yeah, you had to get the Blu-ray in a Blu-ray player. Then you could watch DVDs in HD.
Yes, and then you had to have the TV that could actually support that, and you're like, this is maddening.
This is mind-boggling.
Speaking of mind-boggling, fantasy football.
For real.
Week 7. And
We're here, week 7.
I'm mind-boggling. We were talking before we started recording, and we affectionately refer to it as the Radio League because it's named after the radio show that you and I used to do.
Yes.
And there's a few other members in that league that were on the radio show. You've never been a part of this league.
No, but I kind of am a part of it.
You know about it.
So much about it.
Yeah, you know more about it than you probably should.
Probably more than some of the players in the league.
100% more than some of the players in the league. But I'm 0-6 in that league.
Owie.
My injury list, my IR list. I mean, that is an excellent starting lineup that I have just out of action.
Yes.
Is what it is. On top of that, highest points against.
Yep.
And that's fantasy football.
100%.
So, not my year. But this is why we do Dynasty.
Yeah.
So otherwise you'd be like, well, season's over. I don't care
Exactly.
as much about that league. Oh, I forgot to set somebody in my lineup. Whatever. I'm not winning anyway. I
Right,
mean, you lose complete interest compared. And then it hurts the rest of the league.
Yeah.
Almost. So that's what I love about Dynasty is you're like, oh no. Now I'm just looking for next year and I'm planning on this. And
Dude, that's 100% right. If this were a redraft league, and I don't hate redraft leagues.
No.
But if I were to be asked, Hey, what's your favorite type of league? Go ahead, someone.
Dynasty.
Dynasty.
No.
Oh, hey Eric, what's
Yeah.
your what's your favorite type of fantasy football league?
I got to go Dynasty, guys.
Oh.
It's going to
I
be
didn't see that
Dynasty.
coming.
It's going to be Dynasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can have a year like this where, okay, all my guys are hurt and I'm getting everybody's best shot. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. If it's redraft, then I'm checked all the way out.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
Especially
You're
in a
not
league
rebounding.
that you don't know the people. It's not like it's your friends and you want to knock them out of the playoffs or anything like that. You know, the random ESPN leagues or whatever that
Yeah.
people get into. You'd be like, yeah, whatever, I'm done.
Yeah.
And then it's just over. And then, yeah.
But when we do our stuff on this show and we're talking about like trades and stuff, we always try to put that identifier out there. Hey, in a dynasty, yeah. In a redraft, no. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so we try to cater to all kinds. But for anybody out there who has not played dynasty mode, I can't encourage you enough to try to get it done. Especially try to do it with, you know, we're in our 40s. Like we've got, what's it been, like 20 years of our base? Like we've had like the same 5 or 6.
Yeah, I mean, we had to do the restart, but I mean, it's been since 06, bro.
Yeah.
It has been straight
Almost
up
20 years.
Yeah.
Of the same like base like group,
Yeah.
you know.
Yes.
So
And we're super fortunate. I mean, that's not every dynasty. It is a year-long commitment.
Well, we started, which a lot of people do, would be like keepers.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
have 4 keepers. And the 4 keepers. So basically, a dynasty is keep everybody you want.
yeah.
Yep. And your mistakes are permanent.
Yes. You could be like, oh, I wish I hadn't done that move. Yeah, well, it's not like you can just correct it next year. It's done.
Missed it this year.
You
That's
trade draft picks years into the future. I've heard about a league type, and it's dynasty. And tell me what you guys think of this. Where you trade just like we trade. However, there's a rule that says you cannot trade a first round draft pick.
Never heard of that.
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay, there it is.
They're my picks.
All right. I mean,
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it because
It makes sure that everybody
is.
is competitive
Yeah.
and that you still get your picks. But then also you can have collusion of, well, whoever I pick, I'll trade to you the next year. And
Sure.
So let them trade it.
You can, but dude, you can trade right after the draft. Obviously, tell me who you want.
Yeah.
Which also takes some creativity, which I don't mind.
No, and I think if you're dipping your toe into dynasty, it prevents you from completely ruining the league in like 2 or 3 years. Like me, for example, in our Chris league, like I went for it.
Yeah.
I traded all my future first, and it didn't work out, and it's still not working out, and I'm fucked.
Yeah.
For like 3 years, and my guys are getting old, and they're going to expire, and they're not worth a whole lot. Like,
Yeah.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah. On the flip side, in our radio league, we love you, the dog, but he like Big Dan took full advantage of Stark Dog with like 50 horribly lopsided trades.
Yep.
And it threw the balance of the whole league off. It's like we essentially for a while, and to his credit, he has built his team back up to where he just really put a thumping on me earlier this season. But for a few years, dude, it was like a 9-team league.
Yep.
Yes.
Everybody had a built-in bye. He went seasons without winning a game, and it's just because Big Dan, the Viking, came in and just
Pillaged.
and pillaged. And
He did pillage the village there.
yeah, he's a village
He's
pillager.
notorious for that.
Yeah. So to a point where he had to be like, hey, man,
Please stop.
reject every single trade
Just so you
that
know.
he sends you, please. Just no matter what, no matter how it looks, just reject all of them.
Yes, I will help you. Ask me. I'm in there, but I'll make sure it's fair. Yeah, that never happened anyway. He's still accepted.
No, dude, we had that
a whole
talk
bunch
with
of
him. And then later that day, he accepted one.
A horrible.
Des Bryant.
Just don't trade your first round picks. And later that day, he traded his first round.
Yeah. No. I got this under control. Like,
I know what I'm doing.
I know how to run a team.
Yeah, I think T.O.'s coming back. So anyhow, but it's the level of commitment is fun. Having leagues with like people you actually know in real life. A dynasty league with a bunch of random jabronis, I've got no interest in.
No, you want to do it with your boys, and
Yeah.
you want to do it with people that you know are committed. And
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, let's talk about actual stuff that's happening this week. Week 7, 2 teams on a bye: Baltimore and Buffalo. Baltimore much needed.
Yes, and maybe for Buffalo too.
Yeah.
I'm saying they lost a couple in a row there.
Yeah.
A couple heartbreakers too, man.
Yeah.
My buddy and his son drove down to Atlanta this Sunday. They're huge Bills fans. Drove from Illinois to Atlanta to go to the Monday Night Football game just to catch that L. I was like, ouch. And then drove home after the game, and his son had to go to school the next day.
Dude, driving Atlanta's
Terrible.
my least favorite place to drive.
Same. It's Chicago's close. God, fuck Chicago.
Yeah. But Baltimore, we've talked about quite a bit in previous episodes. After the bye, I mean, if you can buy stock now in Baltimore,
Yeah.
now might be like Derrick Henry for sure. Hopefully the Lamar is better but they've got some much easier matchups coming up. So if you can buy stock now, I would say try to do it.
Who else were you buying? Any pass catching options? Is there anybody that you're like, you know what, I feel
Zay
pretty
Jones?
good about him
Yeah,
for
Zay
the rest of
Flowers.
this? Zay Jones.
Yeah.
Zay Flowers.
Yeah, you could get Zay Jones if you want.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't.
Yeah, but
Wrong team.
Zay Flowers, I mean, I'd throw something at Zay Flowers.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Would you throw flowers at him like daisies?
I would throw actual physical flowers at him.
You could.
There you go,
You could.
buddy.
He may punch you in the face, but
It wouldn't hurt.
you could. Well, his punch might hurt in the face.
Yeah. Don't you throw flowers at me?
If you had, let's see, I'm trying to find what.
So likely Andrews. No, over. Is it just over for Andrews?
I don't know, but I'm
No.
not giving anything. He hasn't been consistent for 2 years, so he'll have games.
Then get his ass out of there
he
so
does.
likely can be something.
It likely doesn't mean he'll be anything either. He's
If you-
athletic, but
If you had Wandale Robinson, would you offer up a trade for Zay Flowers? And if you had Zay Flowers, would you accept that trade?
What format?
I would rather have Zay Flowers.
Okay. Redraft.
Whew.
Dude, Wandale,
I know.
I like Jackson Darts, playing good
Man.
football. Wandale's the number 1 receiver for the rest of the season, so we're just talking redraft.
Maybe they're looking to trade to be able to get a wideout. I don't think Wandale.
Well, not everybody pays that much attention.
Yeah, I heard. I heard that they were considering Olave.
What about Xavier Worthy? You ready to correct yourself now?
I
Go
need
ahead.
to. I know we need to talk about some stuff, but I'd like to apologize to my friends Eric and Eric when they were going through the starting lineups the other night, and they got to Mr. Worthy. He identified himself as Xavier Worthy,
Yeah, that's his name.
Yep.
and I immediately texted the group and said, "Hey, I was wrong.
Yeah.
You were right.
Yes.
I'm an asshole,
Say that again.
and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was wrong. You guys were right,
There we go.
and I love and appreciate you both.
You were so
Adamant.
yeah, and,
upset.
mean.
And
Yeah.
like
I wouldn't say mean.
personally upset. I was personally hurt from how upset you were
Yeah, I
know.
over me saying a name wrong, because
Yeah.
that's daily.
Like, I talk-
That's daily in my life that I do.
I talk to you every day, and you ghosted me for like 3 days. No, you didn't.
But it is Xavier Worthy, and would you trade him for Zay Flowers?
No, even with Rasheed back.
Okay.
Mahomes is white hot.
All right. Fair enough.
yeah,
All right.
and I think Xavier Worthy will get a little bit better with Rice coming back.
I don't disagree.
because attention will be going towards Rice more, and Kelsey's been solid.
I love saying Xavier Worthy. I just want to really
Just really
Yeah.
emphasize that. X
Xavier.
Xavier Worthy.
That's his
gonna
name.
give it to you.
All right, let's get to some of this news. All right, well, hey, first off, Thursday Night Football. Since you're owning up to stuff, I will as well. I did not think the Joe Flacco thing was going to work.
Who did?
You kind of did. A little bit. I mean, me, on the other hand, I'm like, yeah, that'll never work.
The only thing
He's a
I said.
statue.
The only thing I said that was right is he has nothing to lose, and he's just going to throw it up to Jamar Chase, and boy, boy did he 23 times.
Yikes.
Yeah, I wasn't completely sold. I wanted to see a little bit more. I got T Higgins on a team, and I
Yeah.
did not start him. And
I told you not to, and I almost told you, like, text you and was like, hey, dog.
I had other options.
Yeah.
That I thought were more solid, and he had 11 fantasy points the week before, and I'm like, I just want to see it.
How many did he end up getting?
Like 21.8 or something.
Yep.
So he got in the end zone and could have had another one, but he went down so they could kick the field goal, win the game. But yeah, and I have Flacco because I had Burrow, and then I picked up Browning, and then I dropped Browning and picked up Flacco.
Okay.
So Flacco went off on that.
Who's your other QBs though? You're not like Flacco's not a starting option though, right?
I had Burrow and got injured. Obviously, I have Drake May.
Okay. Ooh, yeah.
And
Nice
Bo
start
Nix.
last week with him, by the way.
Bo Nix. Okay, we'll get to Bo Nix.
What about the fucking old man on the other side of the ball, man?
Yeah.
A couple 40-year-old bros just straight up chucking
That
it.
was pretty cool, dude.
It was.
He bombed. Aaron Rodgers bombed 170 yards at the end of that game.
Like the
In the air.
Fryermuth. Oh, you mean the jump ball at the end?
Yeah.
God, and I needed that to go to DK so bad. I was in desperation last week. I had to start Rodgers in both of my leagues, one being a super flex, one being our Chris league, and I'm like, I had the DK Aaron Rodgers stat going, and I saw that bomb go up, and it was DK, and I'm like, oh my God, please, oh God.
Yeah.
That would have been a 15-point play.
Just at his age, having a ball in the air that long is insane to me.
He's the best that's ever done it.
Whew.
Well, he's still got all the talent. His arm talent is still there. Like, he can still play. Flacco can still play. I mean, he's still got the arm talent. They just can't run as well. But
you would think you'd have a little bit would fall off of that arm strength in
Yes.
his advanced age, but dude, and obviously incomplete pass, game over. But I was like, holy shit, that ball was in the air for 70 yards.
I think they said that was the farthest throw ever
It's
in a
insane.
game. It would have been the farthest completion if you would have actually caught it.
Like in the air.
Yeah. So like in the air. So it was basically
My
4 touchdowns, none to DK though. That hurt me also.
My cousin had a parlay for the Thursday night game, and it was all anytime touchdowns. He kind of took a bath the week before. $50 bet, anytime touchdown. One of them was Darnell Washington, who scored, and on a $50 bet won $8,600. Shout outs, Brent.
Nice
Fuck
work,
yeah, dog.
Yeah. He's like, hey, bro.
I got this.
Yeah, right.
I know what's going
What if
on.
the IRS is listening? No,
he
you're
said
good.
that. Not
There's a
taxable.
shutdown.
They're not watching that right now.
You're safe.
But you had Jalen Warren look good. So you had his best game. Chase Brown had his best game. I mean, it was a lot of offensive players all look great besides DK didn't get in the end zone. Like everybody else who you would have started
So weird.
did really well.
Yeah. All right. Terry McLaurin's out this week, and Debo is questionable.
Pretty questionable, if I understand.
He's got a heel issue.
And he wasn't great last week because of that injury. But also, you notice a lot of these guys who sit out, like we kind of know it's coming, but they sit out the offseason trying to get a contract, and then they come back, and then they just go right into games, and then they just get hurt.
Yeah.
They're not in football shape yet. Scary Terry's one of them. I can go back. I don't want to say them, but Ayuk from last year, same thing. And he's taken a long time to come back. Like, he got his money, and he's like, I'm good, man.
Yeah.
I'm good. They paid me. I'm chilling. I'll be back soon.
The thing that sucks with Debo is that it's an afternoon game. It's a 3:30 game on Sunday, so and it's a true game time decision. So you're not going to know on that until obviously right before game time. So all the noon games will already have happened. So you have to make your mind up before.
And that hopefully, if you're in that situation, you've got somebody fantasy relevant either in the late night game, but we got a doubleheader on Monday again. So just make sure if you've got somebody that's solid in one of those games that you can pivot. So
the move
don't
is
put him at wide receiver.
no, and the move is to go get Luke McCaffrey if he's
puke.
Yeah, right. I mean, for real, because they don't have anybody else to throw to. So
I like Zach Ertz this week in that game.
Sure, yeah. But as far as somebody who's like available, I mean, there's no receivers. So,
You mean on the wire?
Yeah, on the wire.
Okay.
Go
Gotcha,
scoop him up.
gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
because Luke McCaffrey's going to be out there in most formats.
Yep.
So scoop him up.
He'll probably catch a long touchdown,
Yeah.
like 35 yards. Is about what he does.
Yeah. Well, that touchdown is better than Deebo Samuel on the sideline not playing.
Yes.
Watch the ESPN, the McCaffrey family special. It's awesome.
Okay. I will.
It's really good.
I really will. For my beloved 49ers, my sweet baby boy Brock Purdy out again. Same with Ricky Pearsall, who I also have started feeling some feelings for.
In what way? He doesn't play or hasn't
but
played.
When he does,
what?
he's good. Listen, I'm a Niners fan. Get off my back.
Sorry, I love you.
Yeah, love you too, buddy. Juwan Jennings, though, is off the injury report altogether, I think, for the first time in his career.
I don't believe it, dude. He had 5 broken ribs. He may be off the report, but that dude's still banged up.
No, he's good.
But the big news for the 49ers is...
I'll let you break it. You brought it. Go ahead.
George Kittle's
Mac
gonna
Jones
be
is
back.
getting the start again. Oh,
I thought you were going to say Fred Warner.
But for fantasy, yeah, George Kittle coming back this week, which is awesome.
Yep.
But dude, this season hurts me so bad.
Yes.
That's the craziest injury. Like, do they need to look at their training and strength conditioning?
Didn't this
team?
happen like last year or the year before?
Not like this, dude.
Decimated.
Not Fred Warner.
Well, it wasn't
and
Fred
Nick
Warner,
Bosa.
but it was I think it was Bosa. He's injured all the time.
He likes to get injured.
Something with the Bosas. They always just get
Yeah.
injured. So talented.
It's
So injured.
What's so crazy to me with the Niners this season, like more injuries than any time I can ever remember a football team having in general. And the one guy who has not been injured all season, Christian McCaffrey.
The one you thought that would be the most.
If you had to put money going into the season of, hey, who's going to just pick one player who's going to be out for an extended period of time this year for the San Francisco 49ers?
It'd be McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Number 2 would have been Bosa.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey has the 3rd most catches out of any fantasy relevant player.
Is that real?
Yeah.
God,
Yeah,
he's
there hasn't
so
been any
good, dude.
wide receivers for him to really threaten. Kendrick Bourne.
You mean in the league, Ryan?
He has 46 catches on the year in week 7.
He didn't just mean for San Francisco.
No, I know.
I meant in
But
the
that's what
entire
I'm saying.
NFL.
They don't have anybody to throw it to, so it's McCaffrey as the offense.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm firing up Kendrick Bourne hard this week.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Whoa.
Wow.
You like that?
The most gusto anybody has ever shown towards one Kendrick Bourne, and you'll only hear that here.
That was a
He-
sentence
he
with
will-
an exclamation point.
He'll be
after.
the 2nd player in Niners history besides a one Jerry Rice to go 3 games in a row with 100 yards.
Whoa. T.O. never did that?
That's what I questioned, and no, he did not.
And that's
Not 3 in a
wrong.
row.
No, that's wrong.
Nope, I fact checked it.
Okay.
I had that little gym ready to go.
David Njoku is out this week. So there's that.
Put in Harold Fannis Jr.
Yeah.
He's been
Fannis.
solid. There you go. What is
What's
it?
his name?
I love you. I'm so glad you're here.
That's what I did.
my
Fannis.
favorite thing.
Oh, Fannin. Sorry.
Harold Fannis.
I'm trying to read it from that angle.
I know.
And my eyes aren't as good. All right, I'm getting old. I'm the oldest guy here.
You are.
It's a classic Krugalism.
Yes.
I'm about to catch you, bro. I'm about a week away from catching up to you.
Yes. You're not there yet, though, young man.
Thank God. Hey, this is big. Ceedee Lamb is coming back this week. That makes you happy as a Cowboys fan in general, but also for fantasy people, this is huge news because Ceedee Lamb, obviously, I mean, a lot of people had him as the
top pick.
Yeah, the number 1 fantasy receiver going into the season. And Dak's been looking pretty good.
That's been real good.
Yeah, yeah.
Real good.
I know what you're going to say.
What's this do for George Pickens?
What does it do? I think Dak can support too.
Sure.
And Pickens has stepped in and proved that he can be a 1 in this league.
Yeah.
Good luck covering those 2 guys.
Well, he was solid. It was the first 2 weeks, but he was pretty solid when Ceedee was there. And
Yes.
Yeah.
Jake Ferguson still week 2 still had a solid week with Ceedee Lamb in there. Ceedee went down week 3, and then Pickens grew a bit more.
Yeah.
Jake Ferguson got a little bit, more there. So those guys are going to come down a little because you got Ceedee there.
And I think we're all in agreement here. This doesn't make any of the players you've been starting unstartable. Does it take a little bit of their production away? Maybe, but not to the point where it's like, nah, I can't use him anymore. Pickens is still get him out there, get him in your lineup, and same with Jake Ferguson.
Yes.
And same with Javonte.
And same with Javonte.
I mean, you got to respect the pass, and that's just going to give Javonte some running lanes. I think he's due for, or not due, because he's been very, very good. I think he's going to have a good game.
Yeah, he, like, last week was kind of, I think he still got double digits, didn't he? But it was a little bit,
Yep.
it wasn't like what he'd been getting, and it was like, and that's wild, because as somebody who's had Javonte in Dynasty since his rookie season, I mean, I would have loved to have he was 8.4 last week. I would have loved to get 8.4 points from Denver Javonte Williams. Like, hey, all right, he didn't get me a 2, so not bad. But before that, I mean, he's had excellent numbers all season.
But this also shows how good a running back can be when they have to, like, watch out for the pass.
Yes, 100%.
You know, like Denver, when were they ever worried about the pass with him? They weren't.
Not while he was on the team.
No. Chase Brown, look at it last week. You have to worry about the pass. Oh, he opened up running games. They
like
weren't before
75 yards in the first half.
Yes.
Like, oh, weird. Yeah, I guess he can run the football.
Like, oh, he can. Oh, we can't just put 9 guys in the box and stop that, and we're not going to throw it.
Have we heard anything about Mike Evans? I see the last thing of note is that he practiced Thursday.
I think he plays.
I haven't heard anything, and they play Monday, don't they?
Yeah, I do think he plays.
Okay.
So it's tough. Which probably my favorite player in the league right now, Baker Mayfield.
Sure.
I just love the way that he plays. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think there's anybody who isn't loving the way that he's playing, except his opponents.
Yes.
And the haters.
If he
Yeah,
doesn't,
there, right? There are people.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Anyway,
But if Mike Evans doesn't come back, he does not really have anybody to throw to. I mean, he has his top 3 wide receivers, expected not to play unless Mike Evans comes back. Top running back, who's also a receiving option, gone.
Dude, it doesn't matter. It's Baker. He's for
Fantasy wise, though, it kind of worries me. But on the other side, it's Baker.
It shouldn't.
So I don't.
I'll tell you why it shouldn't. Because for active quarterbacks, like right now, meaning, okay, so throw out Lamar Jackson because he doesn't have, he's been hurt, he's missed some games. Throw out Brock Purdy. As far as average fantasy points per game, there are only 3 people suiting up with more than Baker, and one of them's on a bye this week. It's Mahomes, it's Josh Allen, and it's Dak Prescott. Baker has the 4th most average fantasy points per game.
unreal.
Yeah,
At least he had one of those
with
weapons.
Egbuka to throw to.
Yes, at least he had him, but he doesn't have him now. So
Dude, the Igbuka injury sucks.
Yeah. Yep.
What a hot start to the season for a rookie. What a freaking bumski.
Yeah. And then a lot of that this year.
and his was a hamstring, just like Mike Evans. So
And what's the diagnosis on Egbuka?
hamstring.
Yeah, but how
Darn
long are
him.
we? I mean, he's listed as questionable. He missed practice.
That's all they're
yesterday.
saying.
Okay. All right. Well, they haven't ruled him out, so that's one thing.
Yeah, it was week to week is what I thought.
Unlike
Instead of day to
Puka.
day. Puka's
Oh,
out.
man.
Dude, I was out showing
know.
houses.
I know. I'm sorry.
I had no idea what was going on. I just know that Puka is like one of my bright spots in what's been just a very dark and gloomy season. And then what was the exact text that you sent? Do you remember?
No, I don't remember the wording.
It was something like it looked bad or devastating, or it was not a pretty. It looked really serious, or
Petty goes in the middle of his show and house. He's like, hold on, folks. I got to make a quick phone call. I'm a quarter. Hey, how bad?
Okay, so I'm showing houses, and here's what I get. Oh no, Puka. I say, what happened? I'm showing houses. I stopped.
No response.
I was showing a $550,000 house. And hold on. You guys, hold on.
go look in the bathroom.
I'm getting bad news on Puka Nakua. I
guys know Puka, right?
What happened? I'm showing houses. Ryan's response, hurt bad.
It was the truth. And he goes, okay, how bad?
Yeah, dude. No, so I had to call you. I wrapped that showing up. I'm like, you guys seen all you need to see here?
Can we speed this up?
Garage is a garage. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. All right,
Right?
fantasy football
Yeah.
stuff. call people out.
Yes or no? Shit or get off the pot. I got some. I got fantasy stuff going on today, folks.
Right. And anyhow, all in jest, these are awesome clients who I think of the world of, and I did not rush them out of that house. But a little piece inside of me certainly died there in that moment. I called Ryan as soon as we got done.
Yep.
It's like, hey, dude, what do you mean? How bad? What happened?
Like,
You got rolled up on. Anyhow, they're still saying, like, technically he's day to day, but he has been ruled out this week. He came back in that game, right? I think he returned.
I think he tried to get on out.
Yeah.
He might have came back out there for a play,
Yeah.
and they're like, all right, no, he couldn't give it a go. And I think they're on a bye next week.
They are.
So they're like, sit this week out, take the bye.
They're going to
Should be back
London
after that.
this
He's
week.
a warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're going to London, so just hang out, rest it up. They're planning to have him back after the week 8 bye. So
Have some tea and
Jesus.
scrumpets. You'll be fine.
he is the number 1 receiver in fantasy this season, both in total points and in average points per game. So that hurts. That hurts people. Another big injury this week. Garrett Wilson is doubtful to face the Panthers, and he's fantasy receiver number 7 on the season.
Oh, yeah. Until last week. He got injured, but wow.
The Jets suck.
Yeah, they're bad.
55 passing yards or 53, and then they had like negative 55 yards in rushing or something. So it was a negative pass net for the Jets and Justin Fields.
You're being negative.
Well, that was the amount of positive passing that they had was all negative. So
we talked about Justin Fields last week, right? And I think
I was like, dude, you can get him in your lineup, and
we all were like that.
I
because
definitely
he
was-
runs.
Yep.
But this
Yeah.
is Fields. Great one game. Shit, multiple other games.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. You see all this, what he could do with, this is amazing. Maybe he figured it out. He's not. He's not going to figure it out. This is what he is.
He was 9 of 17 for 45. Okay.
For 45.
What do they always say? Like, believe people what they show you in
Yeah.
themselves and stuff. So, like, you just got to believe what he shows you.
Okay, well
Put him
then-
in there, but don't be 100% confident of, like, this is my QB1.
His rushing yards, he was 7 carries for 31. So that's 3.1 points, right? 31 yards. His total points were 4.9.
Like, that's
Ouch.
yeah.
Here, okay, so in our league, in the league we're all in together, it's
It's a friendly quarterback.
a friendly quarterback league. I mean,
Yeah, the
just
6-point TD.
6-point TD.
You don't lose a point for interception. It's
No.
all positive.
and it's a point for every 20 yards passing, not 25.
yes.
You know, we like points. But here's what Justin Fields has given us in his 5 games. 3 games with over 30 points. 33.7, 32.4, 32.75, which even in our friendly format, that's a really good QB
Yes.
week. Over 30 points is really good.
Yes.
And then 2 games with just over 5 points. 5 1/4, 5.35. So yeah, believe what you show me, but tell me what to believe then. Do I believe 5 or do I believe 30?
That's what you're just going to get.
Okay.
That's what it is.
What?
That's why they call them averages.
That you're not consistent. There's no consistency there. And now he doesn't have Garrett Wilson to throw
Right.
the ball to.
I mean, who is he going to throw the ball to? Freaking Josh Reynolds?
Maybe Brees Hall, Josh Reynolds, Mason Taylor,
Mason Taylor had
one catch.
1 target and 1 catch.
Or is he going to run for 100 yards and 2 touchdowns though? Right?
Right.
Like,
Well, I figure they're probably going to be watching the run and be like, let's see Fields throw it.
Yeah.
But he still can get out there and run if he's if he's feeling it that day.
give me a scenario where he goes in your lineup this week.
You're absolutely decimated with injuries and you
Okay.
straight up have to.
Okay. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, that's it.
I mean, if you got Jackson Dart, Justin Fields, or you
Hell no.
you're Jackson Dart.
All the way. Wait till you
Dart
guys see
at
this
Denver.
shirt I got.
Okay.
Just you wait till this shirt I
All
bust
right.
out for next week.
What about CJ Stroud? Had a big game last week.
I'd rather have Stroud.
See, that's where we're at. Like you, okay, so he's
Finally had a big game.
yeah.
Well, he finally did, and he has not been good as but he has weapons at least to throw it
He has
to.
no time. He gets freaking crushed. His linemen all block 6 linemen on 1 guy,
Yeah.
and he's getting smoked.
But even with that being the case, we're putting him in over Justin Fields.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about the Carolina running back situation. Rico Dowdle has come in these last 2 weeks and amassed over 200 yards each week.
Back to back.
And found the end zone both weeks. Chuba Hubbard is now...
He's going to play.
Yeah, he's got no injury designation, so he's back. The coach has not named either. Dave Canales has not named either guy the starter. I mean, it's got to be Rico as the number one, right?
Yeah, I mean, you have to start him. I don't think he's going to do what he's done the last 2 weeks, but you have to. How could you not?
I mean, at the very least, 55-45 Rico.
This is it. You have a split. They've won the past 2 games with Rico out there.
Yeah.
Which is ultimately the main thing. But also, you just paid Chuba last year.
Yeah.
Rico's on a 1-year deal to be the backup. So do you just put him in there? I would think that you still start off with Rico, and then you bring Chuba in there also. He's coming off of an injury. You don't just throw him in there as a starter.
Sure.
Rico has been outstanding. You ride that hot hand while you can.
I have an idea.
Is what you do.
Let's play the game.
Of what?
Dowdle versus
Dowdle or? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, give me a second here.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's not too far away. It's never too far away. All right. So for week 7.
Let's look way high.
Okay. All right. They've got Fantasy Pros, which I reference this site a lot because it compiles the rankings of a bunch of like online experts. So it's not just like somebody at a website ranking people. So that's why I always reference Fantasy Pros.
Okay, can I start it off?
It's kind of a cumulative. By all means.
I'm mad respect for Fantasy Pros. 100% agree.
Okay.
Great site. And you can sync your league up.
Yes, I like that.
I love that. So, former Cowboy Rico Dowdle or current Cowboy Javonte Williams?
Oof. Javonte Williams is currently ranked at 7. I mean, I've got to find a way to get them both in, right?
You can't.
Well, he's just saying
You're cheating. That's not how we play the game.
Yeah, I'm starting them both.
You had to play one of them. Your other running back is Bijan Robinson. So
There you go.
So
And I don't have flex options in this league.
you have Jameer Gibbs
You have
or
to
Jonathan Taylor or Christian McCaffrey in your other.
I dare you.
You know what I mean?
I've got all
I
the
dare you
best
to
running
say.
backs.
Yeah, well, one of those is your other one. So you have to.
Okay. All right.
You have to play one of these.
I've got 9 running backs, and they are 9 of the top 10. I got you.
Yep.
Okay.
And this is the game that you make us play. So now you have to answer a little bit of that.
So I normally ask the questions around here, so this is horse shit.
I'm going to say Javonte Williams.
Yeah.
Just because I know that he's going to be getting all the touches.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. It's super close, though. It's super,
I'm probably wrong,
super
but
close.
that's what I'm going to do.
Well, that's what I'm going for. Yeah, for the volume standpoint.
I just feel like Javonte's so touchdown, not dependent, but that's what's really boosted up his fantasy stock this year, where Dowdle has gotten the yards and the touchdowns.
Dude, with a full slate of just receiving options in Dallas now, with everybody healthy to catch the ball, they're going to be living in the red zone, man. I don't think there's any way Javonte does not
Get in the end
get
zone.
into the end zone.
So here's why I brought it up. Because they face the Jets, who are total shitters.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't Carolina just pound the rock?
I
Pound
love
the
them
rock.
both. I'm telling you, you have to give me an amazing scenario where I can't get both these guys into my lineup this week.
We did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
we-
it's super unrealistic.
that
Was
already.
the one that you gave me.
Well, in a dynasty, it's not.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay, you're right. And so I'm leaning Javonte, but boy, that's a tough one, and I'm probably swapping that out 13 or 14 times before
Thinking about it.
kickoff.
Yeah.
Looking at it like, let me switch that.
I got another one.
Okay. I don't like how this is going at all.
I got another one.
Okay.
Cam Scattaboo.
No,
Rico
dude.
Dowdle.
No, that you don't have that. That's not a
You
choice.
absolutely think about how realistic that it is that you could have those two guys late in the drafts, especially in redraft, where that is very realistic, where you're at the 14th, 13th round, whatever your bench allows for, you would absolutely have a shot at both those guys.
Let me throw a question back at you really quick and hope that you forget what you asked me and don't hold me to an answer. Where do you think this week, going up against Denver, correct? Where do you think that Cam Scattaboo is ranked on Fantasy Pros?
He's definitely top 10.
Did you see Eric already?
Sure did.
Okay. Yeah, try 18.
Ooh, I was wrong.
Try 18 just behind
because of the
J.K.
matchup?
Dobbins. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because of the
I'm
matchup.
going to take, I would play Rico.
Rico over Cam.
Yeah. It's close. I mean, it's not like I'm just,
Man.
I can't pull it up quickly, but I'd like to see what the rushing stats against Denver's D have been for the season.
Denver's just been really good as a defense.
I mean, I don't know what they've been either,
it's not
but
easy because I
tell
figure Scat's getting in the end zone.
Scat.
I love how you said that.
Yeah, I agree. I can all I can do is tell you what they are, what Denver is ranked against opposing running, and it's actually they're 20th against as far as fantasy points allowed.
They're better against the pass.
Yeah,
Just over half the way.
yeah, but they are third in touchdowns allowed, a half touchdown per game they've allowed for the season. So they're keeping running backs out of the end zone, but they are letting them still amass yardage, 117 yards, but no touchdowns.
Okay.
So
You got one for me? A little payback? Or are we moving on?
well, no, we can stay here for a minute. I think Rico Dowdle, I think, is a big pivotal player in fantasy this season. So I think we can stay here a little bit longer. I'm probably going with Cam and Rico. I'm probably going Cam. I really think Chuba does get involved here. I think Rico gets more of the touches, but I mean, yeah, 200 yards the last two games is awesome, but I don't see any world where he gets that same volume again, not with Chuba back and healthy.
The reason why I asked you
Cam's
that
getting
is-
volume.
The reason why I asked that instead of getting asked that is because I'm so biased because I freaking love Scattaboo. But
Yeah.
that is a tough call.
Okay, so what about Rico or you wanted to go up with Brees Hall? Same game?
Rico.
Okay. Eric?
Hall shit the bed last week. Pissed me off.
I'm going to say Hall.
Yeah, I'm going Hall too.
I hope you're right, buddy.
You got your short-term memory, dude. It's awesome. Just no, it was last week is all that counts. It's just last week he sucked. I hate that guy. He's on the bench. Let's go, Rico. Ashton Genty.
Ooh, crap.
Yeah, he's tough.
So on Sleeper, Ashton Genty is 11 and Dowdle is 12. So
Okay.
that's a great question, and I'm going Ashton Genty.
They're 14 and 15 on Fantasy Pros.
I'd go Genty.
Me too.
Getting all the work.
It's close.
Was that an unbiased opinion?
It's close, dude. Yeah, I mean, Genty is at KC. They're likely not going to be leading in that game, so you would think at second half that run is going to be abandoned.
But he can still
He
catch
can catch
passes.
the ball. Yeah, he can catch the ball. You're right.
He's awesome, dude. I love Genty.
Okay, so let's talk about Chuba Hubbard then, because a lot of people had him. He was doing just fine until he got hurt.
He wasn't having last year, kind of like the mid end of last year. He was just on fire. I mean, he was like the top 5 running back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This year, I don't think he was quite there. He was probably like 14.
I think he started off pretty good this year.
12. I mean, like good, but he wasn't top 5.
No, but he
Now-
was
now-
serviceable.
Yes. So it's not like that. You're like, oh, I have to get him immediately in my lineup right now. Do you kind of want to wait and see what happens if you have better options?
I mean, if you have better options, of course. But how do you know if you have better options?
Chuba started off.
You look at your team and you see what players you have.
17-9, 18-7, 9-6, 9-9. That was Chuba this season so
Correct.
far. So
Yeah,
again,
I was right
serviceable.
again.
Right and handsome.
You are a good looking guy. The Jets, though, 26 in fantasy points allowed to opposing running backs. So
Rico Dowdle.
you could do, yeah.
But
yeah.
still, he's averaged 4.1 yards per carry, so that's solid. On the Panthers, who have not been as great, but are looking much better right now.
Would you be like, oh my God, I don't believe it, if Chuba Hubbard in this matchup, even if Rico has a nice game, ends up with like 13 fantasy points because he goes, 65 yards and a touchdown or something like that?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Couple catches, touchdown.
So maybe a good value for daily? Chuba Hubbard?
I wonder what he's priced at.
I bet you.
Yeah.
It depends where he's priced at.
Yeah, you guys do that more than I do, but
I don't know if he will be because he'll still be priced decently. I don't think he'll probably be as good as a daily play.
okay.
Just personally.
Let's talk about the Los Angeles Chargers, because last week I remember we were talking about the running back situation. I was adamant that the correct play was Kimani Vidal.
No, that was me.
Vidal? Is it Vidal?
It was me.
Vidal? Eric, I'm not asking you. Ryan, is it Vidal? Well, Xavier, I'm not asking you either.
It's like go ahead and ask me. It's like the shampoo.
Yeah.
Vidal Sassoon.
Vidal Sassoon. That's what I thought. Okay. So I was like, start that guy. I remember you dumbasses were like, Hassan Haskins all day. And I was like, wait and see.
That sounds about correct.
I know I got some short-term memory problems. So that
You
don't
do.
sound right.
You do. So I'm telling you guys, I did not search up whatever.
So,
But Hassan.
I think you started Haskins though in a league, didn't you? You're like, oh yeah, but I'm starting him because he's going to be really good.
I had to. No, I had zero faith. Haskins listed as questionable for Sunday's game. But are we? I mean,
I got Sassoon in a couple lines.
Sassoon did
Hell
great.
yeah.
Dude.
Hell yeah, Krugel.
He did awesome last week. They've
he
got
did.
him. Fantasy Pros has him down at 21. So they're like, yeah, go ahead and get him in as a flex or an RB2. Do you guys think that's too low? Do you think that he should be a little bit higher?
They won against Miami last week.
Right.
I'm pretty sure. Miami is
God awful.
horrible against the run. So everybody is going crazy against Miami. So
And they've got Indy this week.
Indy's a little bit tougher. But
I'd say.
obviously he was the guy and he looked good.
Yeah.
So first off, for your first start and you played really good against a bad team like you should, okay, now they got some confidence in you. He can still catch passes. It was a receiving touchdown that he got, had like 4 out of 5 for 19 yards. And he ran for 100-something yards. So did everything that you need in a lineup that they really like to run the ball. So if you got him, you get him in your lineup.
22.8 fantasy points last week for Sassoon, which I feel like that's just what we need to call him now and quit trying to figure out how to pronounce.
Yeah.
But
Brilliant.
18 carries. So, I mean, talk about hot hand approach. They found the hot hand and they just fed that hot hand. 18 carries, 124 yards, caught 3 of 4 targets for 14 yards and another touchdown. So this week against Indy, who, better team, but still 12th as far as fantasy points allowed to opposing running backs. They are giving up over 100 yards per game to opposing running backs. So where do we have Vidal Sassoon this week?
Sassoon or Rico?
Rico.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah. Rico there.
That is close.
I'm more like DeAndre Swift or Sassoon. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at.
Okay.
I'm looking for a flex play. I've got Sassoon, tougher matchup, but looked pretty good. Swift didn't look bad last week either, right?
No, he didn't.
Questionable, though.
He is. He's got that Q.
Q with a little bit of a groin injury, but I'm sure he'll be out there.
Better matchup. Chicago hosts New Orleans.
Switched offensive lines. Also, huge thing to always pay attention to fantasy football, which is going to affect some of these games. Pay attention to the weather.
Yeah.
Pay attention to if it's an outside game, what the wind condition is going to be, what the rain is going to be. If you got a wide receiver that you're relying on, and it's going to be 50-mile-per-hour wind gust and pouring down rain, you might want to find somebody who, if you're coin flipping it, go for the guy who's playing in a dome.
I feel like you're dodging the question. Vidal or DeAndre Swift?
Oh, Vidal.
Okay.
Pass.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
No, I'd go Swift. I did like what I saw on Monday night out of Swift, and
Yeah.
you get to show me a little bit more there. Sassoon.
Okay, what about Alvin Kamara? No injury designation this week. Sassoon or Alvin Kamara at Chicago?
Crap.
oh.
Crap.
Just
I'm
so
going to
you
go
know,
Sassoon.
coming up next
Yeah.
is Ramondre Stevenson. So,
Sassoon
just
again.
get ready for that.
yeah, get ready.
Yeah, it seems like
Sassoon's
Kendra
flirting.
Miller's getting more and more involved in New Orleans. So, yeah, I'm going to go Sassoon there.
Okay, fair enough. All right, let's see what else we can get to now.
Did you
go ahead.
cover? Did we already go through Indy in that Chargers? Or are we? Oh, yeah.
We're just doing topics, but we can talk about Indy.
Sleeper does this cool thing in October where just certain players they put a little picture of them in costumes. Check out Daniel Jones,
Oh, okay.
Indiana Jones costume. Good job, Sleeper.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
well played. Well played. You want to talk about Daniel Jones? A
I
little
do.
bit?
I do. I just want to talk about Indy in general, man.
Let's do it.
Just awesome. No, I mean John Taylor, absolutely going crazy. I love it.
Just awesome.
No, it is awesome,
those
man.
guys are awesome,
when,
man.
When a team is struggling
Yeah.
and they bring in a somebody that you don't really think is going to move the needle that much, and it's absolutely going does. That's freaking awesome. That's good football.
Very cool story. I agree 100%.
I think it's huge for the coach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because the coach is like, I'm trying to do everything. That we got Anthony Richardson who can't fucking throw the ball accurate 15 yards.
No. And then he just shatters his orbital bone in pregame warmups, and he's
Yeah.
not even going to play. Like,
Now he's on
that's
IR. Like,
that's got to hurt so bad.
Jesus,
and he's
dude.
such a physical specimen that got injured all the time. And it's like, but for the head coach, who, probably didn't have as much say in drafting who they're going to draft. And the GM's like, I'll take this guy who's played 13 games, including his senior year in high school,
Jesus.
to be the fourth pick, and we'll start him right away.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You should have
Did-
listened.
yeah,
You should have
yeah.
listened to the podcast last season because we talked about that a lot.
He had no
you did.
experience
Yeah.
and just got thrown in there. So
You don't like Dan, though.
I love Dan. Carried the show.
We love Dan, too. Well, let's talk about Daniel Jones in a little bit for fantasy this week because I had him in the lineup last week, and I was happy I did.
Hell yeah.
did you win?
No, I lost, but
Oh, okay.
I didn't.
Shoot.
It wasn't because of Daniel Jones.
Wow.
It was because points against, and pretty sure I lost other people to injury. But Daniel Jones, Fantasy Pros, has at number 12 at the Chargers this week. They've got him 2 spots behind Bo Nix. Bo Nix at number 10. So against the Giants, Bo Nix against the Giants, or Daniel Jones at the Chargers.
I think the Giants defense is the real deal. That front seven is fierce.
I'm going Daniel Jones there, man.
I'm going to go Daniel Jones also.
Yeah, I disagree.
I didn't say anything. I was just pointing out that it's a good defense.
It is a good
Bo-
defense.
Bo Nix has been inconsistent this year.
Well, what are your thoughts on that question then, Ryan McQuarter?
I'm going to go Indiana Jones. Nix has been way too inconsistent, like Krugel said. He's been a little bit disappointing this year.
Yeah.
He's not rushing like I thought he would, and he's not getting Sutton the ball enough, and I have Sutton. So my unbiased opinion is Daniel Jones.
So he personally is mad at Bo.
It makes sense.
I like his name, though.
Bo Nix was drafted to be, he was top 6 or 7 in preseason rankings. Mm-hmm. Like, he was drafted to be kind of the guy in fantasy this season, and he just hasn't been.
No, he was 8 last year as a rookie.
Yeah.
Finished 8, so that's pretty solid. So they figured he built a little bit upon that. But I figured like 10. What is he right now? 12?
He's 12.
12?
Yeah, he's
So
12 right now. He's had 2 games with multiple touchdowns. 4 games with single touchdowns, which is not good enough for a guy with that much like fantasy stock. You need to be getting me 2 touchdowns every game, maybe 1 game here and there where you only get me 1.
But you better have a bunch of yards.
Yeah, exactly, man. And that's just not been the case.
They have a good defense, which sometimes hurts your fantasy because you're like, oh, dude, I need you throwing. I need you losing a little.
I agree 100%. You want shootouts. You don't want snoozer defensive battles like we've seen a couple times this year, man. So, and that can affect the game flow significantly. I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Dak is a perfect example. Their defense is shit.
Shitbirds.
So Dak is just throwing all the time.
Did I mention that I hate the Dallas Cowboys?
I mean, it's a love-hate, right? Like, yeah.
How about Tyler Warren this year?
Okay.
He's a stud, man. He's had one game in single digits.
Yep.
I'm going to put him in a daily contest for sure because the receiving core for Indianapolis is significantly banged up. So I like Pittman and Warren a lot this week.
Yeah, Tyler Warren is the number 2 fantasy tight end this season, both in total points and in average points per game. No,
No.
not in average points per game because of one Dallas Goedert.
Oh, your cousin.
Yeah, my French cousin.
oui.
Dallas Goedert. And Darren Waller, but we're not going to count that. It's small sample size.
Yeah.
But Tyler Warren, 14.1 average points per game for a fantasy tight end, man.
As a rookie.
Yeah, as a rookie.
Yep.
So he's excellent. Yeah, you get him out there every week, and it's nice to see Jonathan Taylor kind of return to form as well. So
He's the number 1 running back, isn't he?
well, I'm going to tell you in 1 second when I back.
Pretty sure. I think he's number 1.
He's not. He's right behind McCaffrey.
Yeah, you forgot about one Christian McCaffrey.
Forgot about Dre.
He's number 2.
Boom, boom, boom. And they're really close though. Christian's averaging 24.7, Jonathan Taylor 24.2.
Yep, 148.
And guess who? They're both behind Bijan Robinson at 24.8 for average points per game.
But they both have 20 more fantasy points than Bijan.
Well, they've played another game.
Yes.
Oh, that matters?
Yeah. Oh, well, how about that? Huh, how we doing? Oh, look at
They're
that.
smart
Yeah.
and good at this.
I should say that Bijan. Yeah, no, Bijan has been unreal this
That
year.
dude's ridiculous.
Yes.
Yeah. Is he the best offensive player in the league?
So far this season, I feel like. I mean, if he does it this week too.
Offensive player or
Fantasy?
non-quarterback?
Yeah,
non-quarterback division. Him or Christian. I mean, dude, Christian McCaffrey.
He's the whole team.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But I guess you could almost say the same for Bijan. But
He has twice as many catches as Bijan, and in PPR, man, that's gold.
yeah, monster. But yeah, Bijan's ridiculous, man. It's one of those things where we see these fantasy running backs get drafted and big hype guys coming in their rookie season. Go back to like Darren McFadden. You remember in Dynasty, it was like, oh, we couldn't wait to get our hands on McFadden, and he had some nice moments, but he wasn't exactly who we thought he was going to be.
Right.
But Bijan is that guy. It was like he comes in, we're like, oh, get him, everybody get him, and he's just that dude.
Do you
Quick.
remember at Arkansas who his running partner was? Darren McFadden's running partner, also drafted in the first round, I believe, that year.
I know this.
I know you better know it. Ryan. He was drafted by the Cowboys same year.
Lindale White,
DeMarco Murray.
I thought I was asking you guys.
Did I answer? I thought I answered. Am I right?
I feel like we both just answered.
Am I right?
I thought it was Felix Jones.
Was it Felix, dude?
Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, isn't it funny that I did guess the Cowboys running back was just the wrong one?
Yeah, so I thought it was Felix Jones, and they're both drafted first round.
Had them both in the ASFFL.
God, dude, some names just bring me joy.
I know. TikTok gives me those all the time, and they are great.
I never had Felix Jones on a roster, but I just love
hearing the name,
The
you're like,
name,
oh,
dude, brings me back.
That's
Yeah.
a kid. Dude, if I have another kid, his name's going to be Felix,
Felix,
boy or girl.
Felix Jones,
There-
McQuarter.
There's a
I like that.
there's like a funny little meme or something, and they're like,
You should leave it in from now on just to see if you can make that happen.
No, we agreed. We're done.
Just let it go.
they were talking about how they're like, man, guys can just sit around and just name old sports players' names and just laugh and enjoy themselves. And I'm like, that is 100% fact.
Yeah, Oh, dude, now I want to think of more, but I
like
can't.
Felix Jones, you're like smile on your face, like you're like never even had him on my team.
No.
I just love hearing that name of. Oh yeah, I remember. But another
took me back to a different time.
First round running back. We're like, oh, I gotta,
I didn't remember that he was a first round pick. That's crazy.
Pretty sure he's first round pick by the Cowboys, like 22nd.
Felix.
See, can't remember names.
Nice pull there,
But,
yeah. Nice pull.
Marion Barber.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Marion.
Yeah,
Barber.
R.I.P.
Oh,
for
shit.
Sure. For sure.
That was the same year with wasn't that with Maroney? Same year that
Lawrence
Maroney
Maroney,
came out.
dude.
Pedigo,
Or
you
was
loved
that right
him,
around
dude.
there?
I drafted him.
You
I don't know.
loved
Yeah,
him.
like
Larry Maroney.
for whatever reason, I'll be associated in our friend group with Lawrence Maroney just because I drafted him.
Tell me how this name makes you feel.
Joseph Adai?
Yes.
Yeah. That
How you read my
fills me
freaking mind.
with so much warmth.
Peyton Manning. And you're like,
goodness.
hey, you know what, guys? I think we should start doing a keeper.
Yeah.
I just so happen to have Peyton Manning.
I'm going to have Peyton Manning.
Hey, let's do a keeper and let's increase the touchdowns to 6.
Yeah, I detect a little resentment in your voice there. Yeah. Listen, I was in my 20s.
And I sucked.
Yeah. Let's look at a few of the top performers, I guess, from last week who we have not acknowledged yet.
I'm just gonna say one name. Just
Go ahead, throw it out there.
Vince Young.
Oh, dude, I was just thinking about the time I kept Romo and Vince Young.
That's why I had to just.
You did a single
that's
quarterback
why-
league.
That's why I was saying that.
And I'm like, Marcus Colston and Fitzgerald? Nah.
Marcus Colston,
Nah.
bro.
Let's
Marcus
get to the QBs.
In one of the last Madden franchises that I had, because I always did fantasy draft. I never just went with a team. I would do a Madden franchise, and I would do fantasy drafts. I wanted to draft my own team.
Cool.
And Marcus Colston was my number one receiver. And I was so disappointed because I just wanted to go downfield, but he was not a speed guy.
No.
He was a possession guy.
Yes.
And yeah, I hated that team. Hated that team.
7th round pick though, so he had a huge,
Yeah.
great career. Drew
In real
Brees
life,
being
he
a
was
7th
good.
round. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. On my Madden Dynasty team,
Not so much.
disappointing. What's going on in Arizona, guys? Is Bam Knight the guy?
No, it was Michael Carter a little bit. Michael Carter.
McQuarter.
Michael Corleone.
I wonder if that's the origins of your name. If there was just some guy named Michael Corder.
25 cents.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to have this sick tag, MC14.
Oh,
1/4.
Yep.
Yeah, dog.
I like that one.
That was cool. Chicks dug it.
But Bam got the touchdown, but I think Carter was a little bit more involved. But then Bam, I think, was a little nicked and dinged right now.
Okay.
Neither one of them was really
You're
did anything crazy.
All
So
right. We're not starting him unless we're totally depleted by injury.
Yes.
Like me. Bam Knight doesn't have an injury designation at all, but
okay.
Jacoby Brissett got the start.
Boy, did he.
And Kyler Murray was dinged up.
And he was throwing the ball. Like,
Oh, yeah, he was.
He could see over the lineman, and he could throw the ball.
Dude, that gave Indy a game.
Yeah.
Dude, and they're like, quarterback question, are you going to start Jacoby Brissett or Kyler Murray next week? And they're like, yeah, no, Kyler's the quarterback.
I finally manifested a Trey McBride touchdown last week.
Yes.
Thanks, Jacoby.
As of yesterday, though, 20 hours ago, Kyler Murray. Quiet up there. Kyler Murray's status this week is still in question. So keep an eye on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Marvin went down.
Keep an eye on.
Concussed.
Yeah.
But he will play this week.
Yeah, he's
back.
cleared.
Unreal, dude.
Yeah.
Greg
Yes.
Dortch just lit the world on fire.
The torch.
Yes.
He's so good.
But I want to see Marvin with Jacoby Brissett. I had benched him because Jacoby Brissett, if you go back to what he'd done before, in like 5 or 6 starts last year, he threw a total of, I think, 2 touchdowns and like 200 yards. So I was like, I'm not even going to start him, Marvin Harrison, because I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen. Then Jacoby Brissett comes out here and just starts throwing all over the place like he's a really good quarterback, and I'm confused.
Well, all you have to, if in the NFL, when you have good receiving options, if you throw the football to them, good things happen.
You're kidding.
It's weird. Yeah. Hey, Kyler.
But Marvin Harrison went down like pretty quick.
Yeah.
Then he had Trey McBride, Zay Jones, Greg
Jones.
There he is. Zay
You said
Jones.
that
We
earlier,
talked
and I
about
was like, no way did you pull that out of your ass.
So it's so those aren't, besides McBride, those are not great. It's also the offense. Like, no, let it rip. We have no running game. We have Bam Knight and Michael Carter, so you need to throw. And he's like, okay, I'll just throw the ball.
Fine.
Let's talk about a couple receivers who looked pretty good last week. How about Kayshawn Boutte? 26.3 fantasy points last week.
2 tutties.
Couple of touchdowns. We love Drake May.
And he's thrown it to who is open.
Right.
Like the week before, it was Stephon Diggs. He's had Hunter Henry. What's not happening there is anything with the running backs, apparently.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, Ramondre hasn't been bad.
Yeah. Go look again.
Tutties.
Go look.
I will look again.
Go look again.
Eric.
So bossy.
Yeah.
Very
It's
bossy.
really weird. Who are we talking about? Oh, yeah.
He had 13 carries for 18 yards.
That's good, dude.
Holy crap, what a shitter.
No, that's pretty good.
It was versus New Orleans.
That
and
1.8 points wasn't good, dude. 1.8's not good.
But the game log, like his season.
Is bad. Okay, let's be honest. It's pretty bad.
Like,
He's got 2 decent games and then just asshole games.
Oh, he does.
Yeah. Yep, that's bad. No, you're right, Eric.
And smart.
And smart.
smart and better looking than you guys. Like,
and
I know.
and
like,
kind.
Yeah.
Honest.
Everything.
Yeah.
On everything.
Why you're
Thank
one of
you.
my best buddies.
Tennessee, though, 30th in the league as far as fantasy points allowed to opposing running backs. They're allowing 1.67 touchdowns per game and 141 yards on the ground.
He should go off this week. Him or Henderson, Travion Henderson. Just don't know if they will because they haven't yet. I figured Travion, like, you'd like throwing the ball, little short, little passes, let the speed go, and they're like, nah.
That doesn't make
You
sense.
guys just drafted him like early with the second round pick, and they're like, nah.
That doesn't make sense. Yeah, if
Didn't
there's-
need to. May got it done.
I mean, if there's anybody with a worse, I'll get there with a worse stat line for the season than Ramondre, it might be Travion. This is also really
Close,
bad.
yes. So I'm like, I drafted them in the dynasty first round. I was excited. I'm like, I still am because I think that they'll get, they'll get there. He's so much talent,
Yeah.
but I'm like, they're just not using it. I don't get it. I am at a loss for words on it.
Okay. Well, I might throw in Ramondre in a lineup this week. I'm sure I have him in a league.
All right, there you go.
somewhere. So I might throw him in just to see what happens. But back to Boutte. Are we feeling any kind of way about maybe sneaking him into a flex spot this week?
I think he's been kind of inconsistent also, where he's had some
Tennessee's
big
really
games
bad
and then just
against the pass too.
Tennessee's just bad.
Yeah.
They're the worst team in the league. Well, second worst. Really the worst team. I think they're worse than the Jets. They just got the most craziest victory ever.
Yeah.
That they shouldn't have got, but they got it, and then they're right back. So they fired their coach.
This has been a season of like narrative games, and Boutte is from New Orleans
Oh yeah, Nolans.
and playing in front of his hometown
Boutte.
crowd. And I don't, again, is it a coincidence? I don't know, but they seem to, whether he was the guy that was open or not, they seem to have kind of forced the ball to him, and he put on a show for his hometown crowd.
I'd take a flyer. I wouldn't, I'd take a flyer. I'd throw him in a flex spot. I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to get him in there, but if I had to, because of buys and injuries or whatever, I wouldn't feel terrible about it.
Hey, I don't mean to be rude, but my buddy that's in the hospital is calling me. So,
Okay.
yep.
Oh goodness. All right. Yeah. Hey, Lad McConkey
Hey, lad.
looked pretty good last week. 23 fantasy points. Is this a
Is he
sign
back?
of things to come? I mean, his last 2 weeks he was double digits. He's been in the end zone the last 2 weeks. Indy, we talked about them. They're a good team. They're not great against the pass though. So
But Quentin, I don't know if he's going to play.
I think the last I saw, I believe Quentin was going to play.
He'll come back. I mean, I still see I still like Ladd. I'm still putting Ladd in my lineup.
Sure.
If I got him.
Yeah, Quentin has no injury designation at all. So he's in.
Okay. So that would be. I'm still putting Ladd in. I still think he's just real comfortable like that. He kind of took over the Keenan Allen role, and then Keenan Allen came back for the first 3 weeks and kind of took it back, and now Ladd's getting it a little bit more, and he's a more explosive player than Keenan is at this point in Keenan's career.
Are we out on Keenan Allen now? Are we done there? Has that ship sailed? The last 3 weeks, it's been 6.7, 10.8, 8.7.
I had him in lineups, and I don't now.
Okay. Yeah, so for now it's like, we need to see it again before we get you back out there. Now his targets have been 7, 9, and 7
It's
in
just
those games.
the yardage hasn't been there and the touchdowns haven't been there.
Yeah. Yep. So it's not like he's running deep routes.
No.
So okay, that makes sense. But for Ladd McConkey owners, that's encouraging, man. You drafted him high and for good reason. He was awesome last year, so hopefully that means a bit of a return to form.
Yeah. Yeah.
For Ladd McConkey from, I believe, Ryan's homeland.
Ireland.
Yeah, huh?
I told my buddy to chill out. We're doing a fantasy football podcast.
Stop it, dude.
Like, bro, I don't care. Bro, I got shit going on. Right? I'll call you when it's convenient.
I'm busy, all right.
Sorry
You're
you
not
got-
going anywhere right now.
Sorry you got into a huge car crash.
I hope he's okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. Another guy, bit of a return to form last week, was BTJ, Brian Thomas Jr., not our old friend Brian Thompson from back in the day, but Brian Thomas, a guy who is much, much younger than us. 8 catches for 90 yards and a touchdown for BTJ last week. So
he was getting peppered. I had him,
10 targets.
I believe on a bench in one of my leagues.
Yeah.
And I'll show you that team at the end. You'll be like, oh, okay, I can get it.
Okay.
But I think I had Michael Pittman over him, and then Pittman had been a little bit more consistent, and it wasn't last week. But yes, no, it was great to see him catching passes, getting involved, going back to kind of what he was doing last year.
Yeah,
The man.
yeah, absolutely.
And they want to get Travis Hunter, they're saying, a little bit more involved on the offense, have him be a little bit more of a focal point of a first read. So
I didn't get that statement. Do you think that's real? Like, do you think they're going to make him like the number one, the first read, number one target?
the first read on some more plays that he's
Okay.
out there
Okay.
is kind of how I took it. But you spent the number 2 overall pick on him and gave up a lot of draft capital to be able to move up and get him.
Are you interested in keeping your job? Maybe throw it to your first round.
right, dude.
Have him out there, but he's really good on defense. So it's tough. I mean, he was like, we've never seen a fantasy player like this, though, unless you're in an IDP league, which we're not.
No, that's
So-
for dorks, dude.
I
That's-
did once and it was cool. And whether or not you think I'm a dork or not is irrelevant. But
Well, I think you're a dork. That's why we're friends. Okay.
How come you're not still in it?
crickets.
Okay. All right. I mean, because you're not a dork. That's what I'm saying.
We're all dorks, man.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Psh, no way, bro.
We're doing a fantasy football podcast. We're dorks.
This is what makes our podcast cool, and this is, I think I put this in one of the descriptions, is that we actually got invited to parties in high school.
Yeah.
So
we did.
yeah, we like talked to girls.
A couple unchecked cool guys.
Yeah, 3 of us. So suck it, dorks.
Yeah, nerds.
Oh, analytics and boom. Dorks.
We don't do that.
Yeah. We talk about.
I'm glad we don't do
we
that.
talk about BJs and stuff on this show.
Hell yeah.
BJs.
That was you.
I
I was going to let you take it home.
I don't think we've ever talked about BJs.
That's what I'm like, I don't remember what we were talking about. Like, dude.
Now on the other show, it might have come up. But,
Yeah. I'm sure last season Big Dan talked about something getting sucked at some point.
Probably, yeah.
That's classic Big Dan.
balls.
Yep. Let's see. Who else can we even talk about? I mean,
We talk about it, whoever, whatever.
yeah. Jalen Waddle the last 2 weeks has been pretty good. We talked about him. Was it last week or the week before? Like, hey,
Fringe
he's
wide
in-
receiver 1, and
Yeah.
he has been.
Yeah. So last week he was 6 catches for 95, no touchdowns, but 15.9 fantasy points is good. 23 the week before, so
a solid high wide receiver too.
All right. Yeah, with it. I mean, in your lineup, dude.
Which where you probably drafted him at compared to last year.
Yeah.
That's plus value. So you're happy with what he's doing right now. And you're happy that Tyreek went down and he gets more of that.
Terrible matchup this week, though.
Not great, right? Cleveland? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's going to be tough. Oh, man, Miami. How close to the worst team in the league is Miami?
Man, they're right there.
Right? I mean, we talked about Tennessee. We talked about the Jets. Miami's right there.
I just don't get it with all those weapons.
Will he be the next head coach to get fired?
You would think so.
I want to party with him.
You think, dude?
I mean, he's a douche, but so am I.
I don't think he got invited to parties.
He did. Well, maybe
at him.
Maybe that's why he acts that way.
Yeah.
But this is there's such an undisciplined team. The way you see it, whenever he first came in, he was, he came from your 49ers. He's going to come in there. You got all this offensive stuff. It's going to be amazing. Going to be great. But I think he's kind of that kind of wore out. Mm-hmm. And now it's like he's not. He'd probably be a great offensive coordinator, but he might not be the head coach guy of running the whole team.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, everybody from that Shanahan tree isn't gold. It's McVay. Kyle Shanahan has been good, but, Robert Saleh branched out on his own. That didn't work well.
Not so good, and he's back.
Yeah.
Where did Kevin O'Connell come from? Okay. I mean, you would have been like, oh, he came from the Shanahan tree. I wasn't sure.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I don't know the whole tree by heart.
You should. You should have it tattooed on your back.
Maybe I should. You're right.
I'm just saying.
Just a real
49er fan would.
You're right. They all do. Quickly, we'll pop through the games because I'm just curious about the matchups this week and what we're looking forward to. So obviously, we're an hour 16 in. We're not going to break down fantasy. We've covered a lot of fantasy, but Rams against the Jags, and that's in London. So that's in the morning. Have your lineup set. Make sure Puka's out of your lineup. Don't wait until I'll get him out before noon. If you wait, you lose that spot. So Rams at Jags. Rams are a 3-point favorite, but
Jags win.
Jags win. That's kind of like a home field advantage for them, right?
Dude, it is. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they play those games. I'm still going Rams.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yep.
Their defense has been great.
Yep.
And no Puka. I really like Kyron's receiving props this week. So
yeah, agreed.
And Devontae. Devontae and Kyron, I think, huge weeks this week.
Agreed. The Saints at the Bears. The Bears are a 4.5-point favorite at home. The Saints are bad. The Bears?
3-game win streak.
Coming off a big win last week. They get
did they.
That redemption game because you remember what happened last year with the Hail Mary at the end or whatever.
I don't remember anything.
I didn't think you did. Anyhow, it was a good win.
Don't think it happened.
I was at a house full of Bears fans, and the wind that got sucked out of the room and the screaming and the throwing of the hats on the ground, it was awful.
I think Bears by 3.
Yeah.
I don't think they cover that 4.5. I think they win.
They better whoop that ass.
Okay. I don't think they're that team. I don't think they're the whoop that ass team. I think they're grind out some wins and play to the level of their competition. Yeah.
I'll say that. Spencer Rattler has looked like a competent quarterback this year. They're not,
Should I pull the trigger on that trade?
You should have.
Yeah.
You already declined it. That was your mistake.
I could send it back.
Be like, hey, man, I really thought about it, and I think you should.
But he has looked better compared to what I was thinking was going to compare to last year.
Yeah.
So it's good. There's a little bit of hope there for them.
Did you start Caleb Williams this week?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the receivers? They both sucked last week.
Wait a minute. Caleb Williams Fantasy Pros has at 7, just behind Baker Mayfield and Drake May, but ahead of Jared Goff, Justin Herbert, Bo Nix, Jordan Love, Indiana Jones. All that sound right to you?
Those are all really close.
Yes.
And that's why they're ranked that way.
Yep. Daniel Jones, who we love on this show, or Caleb Williams this week?
Caleb.
Shoo.
That's tough, dude. Yeah. That's a tough one. Okay, fine. Go ahead, Ryan. Make noises and then...
Caleb.
Okay. Well, let's do Caleb or Baker.
Baker.
right now, I have that problem, and I think at the present time that I have Caleb in there.
Okay. He's got more weapons to throw to.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Is Adunze going to be okay? He wasn't great last week.
I think so.
I hope so.
Yeah, likewise. I'm keeping him in my lineup.
Yeah, me too.
What happened to DJ Moore?
Groin.
Was that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Did he come back?
He came back, played a little bit, and then he went to the hospital.
Yeah, mysteriously,
yeah.
but not for that, though.
Yeah,
Was it the old groinular?
pretty sure. Yeah.
I had a groin injury a couple of years ago, and it was,
Dude, they're not
horrific.
fun. He's good to go.
Horrific.
He does not have an injury designation at all. So
There you
DJ Moore, good to go.
There you go.
Let's get to next game on the schedule. The Patriots are a 7-point favorite on the road at Tennessee. I think they cover that.
Go Patriots.
Agreed.
Yeah.
That's why I just want to say go Drake May.
Yeah, Drake
Yeah,
May.
for sure.
That guy's awesome, man.
And they just get another good quarterback, New England.
Jerks.
They're like, oh, we go a couple years without Tom Brady, bad, Drake May. All right. Mac Jones wasn't it for us.
No, but he's the world's toughest quarterback. Good God.
Yes.
The Raiders, 11.5-point dogs on the road at the Kansas City Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes being like the awesomest guy ever again.
Back to the
Is this
QB1.
Rasheed Rice coming back this week?
He is.
He
Oh,
is.
we have to talk about that.
And he's in my lineup.
Okay.
I would immediately start him. He didn't miss time because of an injury. He was suspended, and I think they make it a focal point to get him the ball. I think it hurts everybody else on the team. Kelsey, Worthy, the running game. I think Rasheed has double-digit catches, a touchdown, and over 100 yards.
I think it hurts Kelsey more than anything.
Yep, your intermediate guy.
I think I agree. I'm cool with starting Rasheed Rice. I do think first game back, even though it was an injury, it's still midway through the season, and there's going to be some, hey, get kind of reacquainted with the offense. There's going to be a little bit of that, but I think Worthy offers something different. So I don't think it hurts Worthy that much. I think it hurts the fringe guys,
Hollywood. I think it kills Tyquan Thornton.
Agreed.
Yes.
Yeah, I think those guys are now no longer
Juju
options. Nope. Agreed. But the running backs in Kansas City, I still I'm
Hate them.
just hate them.
mess.
Yeah, you can't confidently start any running back in Kansas City and be like, they're definitely going to get me this. They could, but it's just luck right now.
And Pacheco's look fine
Yeah.
with the carries, with the attempts, and then they're like, you know what, that was pretty good,
But you don't
let's
need
get
any more.
fat ass Kareem Hunt in here to get you
Stupid.
2.3 yards per carry and grind out in the second half.
They need to get the rookie running back in there, Brashad Smith.
He's been getting a few more involved, a few
might as
targets,
well
few catches. Might as
complicate
well.
things more. Who
He
cares?
needs more.
Yep.
He needs more. He's a guy.
No, I
Chiefs
need
cover?
Pacheco. Stop it.
Chiefs cover 11.5.
Yes.
No.
I don't think so either, man. I think Max Crosby, him and Patrick Mahomes have a
They don't care for each other.
no.
And they usually play tough against each other.
Yes.
And 11.5 is a lot.
It's a lot of points, man. I don't think they cover either, but I do think they win.
But who's going to score points for Vegas to make sure that they don't? I mean,
Ashton Genty,
and
Tucker,
Michael Mayer.
Michael Mayer.
Michael Mayer.
I think Jacoby Myers is a little dinged.
Yep.
He hasn't been super relevant, but yeah, I do like Mayer and Genty in this game. I don't know about the receiving core.
I'm with
though.
you though, man. I'm starting to reconsider. Like they do have to score, and Geno's not good.
No,
And that Kansas City defense is. The Raiders are gonna have a tough time moving the football.
Yes.
Really tough time.
No,
Change my mind. Chiefs cover.
Yes.
Chiefs by 3 touchdowns.
Hell yeah, dog.
3 touchdowns.
21 points. Why not?
Yeah.
Eagles, 1.5-point favorites on the road at the Minnesota Vikings. We got Carson Wentz starting again this week for Minnesota. Justin Jefferson hasn't had a go-off game all season.
No.
The Eagles actually given up quite a few points to opposing receivers. Is this the game?
It's gonna be a good game.
I think Minnesota. I'll take Minnesota.
To just win that game straight up.
Yeah. So I'll just take the point, the
Yeah.
1.5 or 2 points.
I'd do that. Bet money line. I think you get more for that.
But more on there. But yes, if JJ was starting, I'd say no.
Okay.
But the Wentz, they're a little bit better. They're coming off of a bye.
My computer battery is dying, so just pull up the schedule here on the phone.
They're like, and then the next game we got is Panthers at the Jets.
Wait a
Wait a minute. We did that.
But we're just going down the line right here. So
Yeah, we're just talking about-
So who do you think's gonna Panthers or Jets?
Who cares?
There you go.
I did Ted McMillan with 2 touchdowns last week.
Yes.
I think I manifested that as well.
Out of with 3 targets, or he had 3 catches, I think. 2 of them were for touchdowns, and he had like 25 yards. So besides that, he been getting like 8, 9, 8, 10, 11 targets. So he got way less targets, but he finally got in the end zone.
Best game of the season. And you're right. 5 targets, 3 catches, 29 yards, 2 tutties.
Yep.
Memory like a steel trap. I had to look at a computer screen to tell me that, and Eric's just like, got it.
I have him in a league.
Oh, that's right.
So
You're
Panthers
welcome.
are 1.5 point favorites.
yes, take the Panthers.
Yeah, I agree. Jets are real bad. The Dolphins, 2.5 point underdogs on the road at Cleveland. Oh, talk about a team, just a game I don't care about. I mean, Quinshawn, I think is going to have a big week. But as far as
It's going to be a rainy, shit, sloppy game.
Is it?
And I
Yeah,
do
yes.
think Quinshawn Judkins goes absolutely off.
I think big game for probably Achane and Judkins
Yes,
because Achane has to
Yeah.
always.
Quinshawn, for you player prop people out there, over 100 and a touch.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
if the weather is as bad as they're saying, I kind of want to say Cleveland.
Yeah.
Good defense and a
At
great
home.
running game.
Because that's kind of what they want. But besides that, I think I was leaning Miami. But I'm like, all right, if it is like 50-mile-per-hour gust and pouring down rain, Cleveland is built for that defense and trying to run the ball.
Yep.
Quinshawn Judkins or Rico Dowdle.
Rico.
Quinshawn.
Me too.
Okay.
Me too. No competition.
All right. Yeah, that's fair. But still,
And it's Miami.
Rico.
And it's Miami is
Miami's so
horrible
bad.
against the run.
Yeah, you're right. Miami's so bad.
They don't look like a team built for bad weather.
You guys are right. I'm sticking Rico.
And I think the big back in Miami gets more involved this week as well. I think Achane does what Achane does. Achane, whatever.
It's Achane. Yeah,
but
it's okay. That one we know.
Ollie Gordon, you think?
I do. And again, I'm not saying he's going to come out and put up 30 fantasy points. Watch he does. But I do. I think if it is a rainy shit slop game, you want to give it to your pounder, and he is that. And I'd like to pound him.
Okay. Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
What is going on this?
We're getting
Wild.
The Giants, 7.5 point underdogs on the road at the Broncos. Give me the Giants. Give me the Giants to not lose by 7.
They're hot.
Yeah. I don't know if they win the game, but I don't think they lose by a touchdown plus an extra point.
Giants and the Broncos?
Yeah.
Go Broncos.
Okay. You think they cover 7?
No.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, I'll take the Giants here.
Okay.
But just to win the game,
Yeah.
Broncos.
Yeah, okay.
Broncos.
Yeah, agreed. Colts at the Chargers. Chargers 1.5 point favorite at home.
Not touching that game.
That's a tough one, dude. That's a tough one. Give me Indiana Jones. Let's go.
Yeah, the Chargers are banged up. Their O-line
Yes.
is banged up. Their 2 best offensive linemen.
Their receivers are healthy, though. The Chargers.
Give me the Chargers.
Yeah. Yeah, Quentin's back.
Quentin's back. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
no
yeah.
designation.
I thought you were being sassy.
No, dude, I'm dead serious.
Ollie Gadsden with a pretty good game last week. Bunch of targets.
Yes. Rookie, 5th round, tight end.
Look, Jesus Christ. All right.
He's good.
This guy.
He carries the show.
I closed the computer and everything.
Oh, yeah. I'm not reading off that. That's here. I got my own computer.
My brain.
Packers are a 7 point favorite on the road at the Cardinals.
Josh
this
Jacobs
week.
went off last week, and I think he'll do it again.
Yeah, he's injury. He's got a Q by his name, but I think he's supposed to play.
That stands for cute.
Yeah, Q-woot. 7 points is big. That's a big number though on the road. If Jacoby plays, they don't cover. If Murray plays, they do.
I think
I think you said that backwards.
No,
I think Arizona covers.
I did not.
I think Packers win. Arizona would cover.
Packers win the game, I think, regardless. If Jacoby plays, I don't think the Packers cover that 7. If Kyler plays, I do think they cover that 7. I'm saying Arizona is better with Jacoby. There, I said it.
I heard it.
Commanders at the Cowboys. Cowboys 1.5 point favorite at home. I think
Cowboys are 1/2 favorites.
I wish their defense was better.
I'm going Commanders.
I'm not unbiased. I just the Commanders' offense is pretty much decimated. Jaden Daniels has skinny ass legs. I do like him though. I just don't think they have enough firepower to keep up with them boys.
Yep. All right. Yeah, and a lot of it, I'm gonna be honest, hinges on Debo playing.
Agreed.
Yeah.
What about Bill? We like Bill this
Bill
week
Krosky. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I like him just fine.
against a bad run D.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I like him just fine. And throw him in as my number 2 or a flex. That's fine. The Falcons on the road against my beloved 49ers. Believe it or not, my Niners are a 1.5-point favorite at home.
I'm going to take Niners.
Yeah, I'm worried.
Superstar quarterback Mac Jones is going to be out there, the best quarterback on the team.
I'm worried about the Niners defense, obviously.
Right. Are you going to be able to stop Bijan? Then you're going to load up the box, and London is on fire right now.
I actually think it's a decent. I've never said this before in the history of my life. I think this is a decent Kyle Pitts week.
I was going to say the same thing.
No Fred Warner. I mean, that's
true.
Yeah, that could be. I mean, decent. I'm not like, dude, because it's Kyle Pitts and he blows, but decent.
I really like the big three in Atlanta this week as well. And again, I said it before, Kendrick Bourne.
There's 2.
There's only 2.
There's
only 2 in Atlanta.
Bijan, London, and Pitts.
No,
they're big.
He's like
big
tall.
three.
There's a lot of big
Pitts is like
guys.
tall.
It's the NFL, but you don't.
He's not bad. I don't get
He's
it.
bad.
I don't get it. He's not bad.
He's not bad, but they don't throw him the ball enough. They'll go out there and be like, Drake London, 14 times I'll throw it to you. Bijan, constantly there. Pitts, I'll throw it to you 5 times.
He's bad.
Ooh, it was only 4 targets. You are absolutely correct.
He's Ladarius Green.
Oh, had him.
Yeah,
Gary
everybody
Barnidge.
did. Everybody did. We loved him. He finally was going to get his shot, and
he had like
did.
1 game, and then that was it.
Yeah,
God, I loved him.
we all did. Monday, we have a Monday night doubleheader again. You guys like the Monday night doubleheader?
I do. Okay. So my dad hates commercials, so we start the earlier game and have the other one recorded, or they're both recorded.
Sure.
And then once they both are going, we go back and forth and just fast forward through all the commercials and all the bullshit.
That's how you do it.
That's awesome.
That's how you do it. Right
Shout
there.
out to Dad.
Yeah, that's dude. These old guys got it.
Yeah. Fuck commercials, Dad.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Right. Am I right? First game. The Bucks go on the road to take on the Lions. That'll be a fun one. The Lions are a 5.5-point favorite, but you never count Baker out of any game.
Are we considering firing up the Johnson brothers for Tampa Bay? And which one? The amazing acrobat or just the other one?
They're both of them. You got Tez, and then begins with a K.
Yeah.
It's
Like
it's not
Valley
Keyshawn.
Johnson or something like that.
Cameron.
It's not
Cameron
Keyshawn,
Johnson.
but it's the same like number 2. Right? Yeah, so it's
a couple of rookies
very
out there.
confusing. Are you firing it up? I'm not firing them up.
No. A lot of people blew some fab on Tez this week. Fine.
Okay.
Again,
If you're gonna start him, okay, but once the guys come back healthy, I don't think he'll be.
I like
worth it.
I like Otten and Evans in this to score.
Okay.
As long as Evans plays.
You think the Lions cover
playing.
5.5?
No.
I don't think so either, dude.
No and yes.
Sure. Yeah, I
it's
also
kind-
agree.
It's kind of where I'm at. I'm like,
Nice.
no, but I could also just see the Lions be like, we're at home, and they just kick the living
Yeah.
shit out of the Bucks with no weapons, and you're like, oh, that was a horrible game
Poor
by the Bucks. All right,
I thought
He
this
couldn't
was
do
going
it.
to go way different.
Yes.
The other game is okay. Hey, so here's the good news. This one's on at 9:00, so it's okay if you just want to go to bed because it's Houston at Seattle. Seattle's a 3-point favorite at home. Yep, see?
Houston.
I made you yawn.
Yes.
I'm gonna go Houston. I'm gonna go Houston on that one.
That was so organic.
Yeah.
There's some.
You're like gonna sleep, and I'm like, that sounds nice.
You actually yawned when I said that game. And I'm like,
Yeah.
there it is. And there it is.
That was the show. There we go.
I think it could be better than what you're giving it credit for. I do hate the Seattle running game.
It's this guy's deal.
I like football.
Yeah.
I like sleep too, but I like to watch football games where you dorks go to bed at 8:30.
We're in our mid 40s, bro.
I'm 41.
You young cats in your young 40s. Your
Yes.
early 40s. It's a different world out here
bet-
for us mid 40s.
I bet Joe Flacco and Aaron Rodgers don't go to bed at 8:30.
I bet they do.
No
You
way.
guys get good sleep. and they
Rodgers is
only
up
eat
just
chicken breasts.
smoking dope, just tripping balls up till 3.
Depends what time what you have to do the next day.
Yeah.
And my obligations start early in the morning.
Man, they do.
All right. Guys, we're over an hour and a half. I need to get this thing uploaded.
All right. Well,
Yeah, or I'll cuss you out.
People can actually hear this before kickoff. Oh, that's
It's the top 5. The production value.
Listen, I got a lot going on. All right. A lot of fun. Good luck, everyone, in week 7. We'll be back next week. I think. Are we all going to be here?
should be here.
I'm non-committal.
Fair enough.
All right.
I'll be here.
Good to see you. Have a good weekend.
Yeah.